Hello, folks. Today I'm going to talk about Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. The undercard fight they had under the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. I believe it was on Netflix. Katie Taylor received $6.1 million, and Amanda Serrano received $8 million. That's a lot of money. They created history for women's boxing. Um, I believe there was 50 million people watching that fight, which is like, imagine that, 50 million people watching that fight, or 50 million households. I believe something like that. But there was a lot of people watching that fight, and they created history, and they got the highest purse in female boxing. Katie Taylor is about 38 years old, 37, 38. Amanda Serrano is about 36. Amanda Serrano is a seven-time world champion. Katie Taylor won a few championships herself. I believe she's undisputed. I'm not sure. Uh, but these are two female warriors. Uh, I tip my hats off to them. They're creating history for the future woman generation. Um, they don't have much time left in the sports because of their age. Uh, Katie Taylor won both of the fights, the first one and the second one, this last one. Serrano wants to fight a third time with her. And of course, because you're going to make a lot of money. And I believe in the first fight, they each receive $1 million each. Uh, so I'm happy for them. They created history in women's sports. I remember about 30 or 40 years ago, Bob Arum mentioned, I think it was Bob Arum mentioned, nobody wants to watch women fights. And a lot of the promoters, we don't want to watch women fights. They didn't want to give them a chance. Um, but I'm glad that the women are fighting. They deserve a chance too. And I think the promoter from, I forgot his name, but he had Christy Martin on the undercard of Mike Tyson, I believe. Christy Martin is a pioneer in boxing. Um, Don King was the one that had Christy Martin fight. Um, Women's fighting back then. You also had Layla Ali. You had a lot of good female fighters, but they don't get the recognition that they should, and they should get that recognition because they do a good job too. So I tip my hat off to them. Hopefully, there's a third fight, and hopefully, they can make a lot more money. One thing I want to say is that you got Clarissa Shield. Clarissa Shield is a 165-pound champion, undefeated. I think she's like 11-0. Uh, she could fight. She's a big girl that likes to fight. Um, and and she started talking bad about Serrano and Taylor and their fight. And I believe that it has to do with jealousy because she wants those big fights. She's not getting it because there's nobody her size and her weight class. So she's calling out Serrano and Katie Taylor. She's calling out Baumgartner, which is a 140 something pound female that she's real good. But these are all smaller women. These women don't have no chance with Clarissa Shield. Uh, in other words, Clarissa Shield, I believe, is hating on them. She wants the same attention that they get. She wants the same money, the same pay-per-view, but she's not getting it. So she starts talking bad about these two boxers and other fighters, and she starts talking bad about male fighters too. She wants to fight male fighters, and she wants to, and she's also insulting the rappers that have their own podcasts because they're not supporting her because she's a black woman, which is nonsense. Um, she mentioned that they didn't have 50 million people watching it. That she has the most people watching her. The most she ever made, I believe, is $1 million. Clarissa Shield. And of course, you're gonna complain it's a jealousy thing. I want more money. I want pay-per-view. And if she's not getting it, it has to do with her promoter. It also has to do with her. There's nobody in her weight class. I believe her last fight was in heavyweight. She went to heavyweight. I'm not sure she won a championship or not, but she's undefeated. She's a good fighter, Clarissa Shield. She just needs a dance partner that she could fight with. Uh, Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor will have, and Baumgartner will have no chance against Clarissa Shield. She's too big, too strong, and she's good. She's a good fighter. Um, just gotta wait for your dance partner. Um, Stop the hating. Support these women. Give them a chance to grow the sports. Make it bigger than what it is. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. I like boxing. I love boxing since a little boy. And I like to see a good fight. Uh, Support all these boxers. Thank you, and have a great day.